After school, Arav and Ria went to a juice shop. The shopkeeper served 2 mango juices and 3 orange juices. Ria said, the comparison of mango to orange juice is 2:3. This is called ratio. Hi, I'm Avneet from Planet Spark. In today's video, we would be understanding the meaning of ratio and compare the quantities, express ratio in simplest form, and solve real life problems based on ratio and percentages. But before we begin, let's understand what a ratio is. Ratio means comparing two quantities. Whenever we compare two quantities, like if I have a basket that has two types of fruits, 20 apples and 5 oranges. Now my basket is having 20 apples and 5 oranges. In this basket, 20 apples and 5 oranges. If I have to find out ratio of oranges to apple, what does this mean? What does it mean by finding out ratio of oranges to apple? Ratio of oranges to apple is a way of comparison between oranges and apple. We will write down ratio of number of oranges to number of apples is equal to 5:20. Now 5:20 can be expressed as 5/20 in fractional form. So in fraction, if I compare it, if I write it as a fraction, 5:20 would be written as 5/20. 5/20 in the simplest form gives us 1/4. So my ratio is 1:4. This I would be reading as 1:4 or 1:4. There are two ways to read it. I can either read it as 1:4 or I can read it as 1:4. Now what does this mean? This means, in simple terms, this is going to mean is that I am having 1/4 oranges as compared to apple. Number of oranges as compared to mangoes is 1/4. This was the concept of ratio. Let's find out ratio of speed of cycle is 15 km per hour to the speed of scooter, which is 30 km per hour. Now speed of cycle, ratio speed of scooter is what we have to find out. If we have to find out the ratio, I will write down. First, I have to make sure that the units are same. In this case, the units are quite same. The units are kilometer per hour. So speed of cycle is 15 km per hour. Ratio speed of scooter is 30 km per hour. It is going to become as 15 km per hour ratio 30 km per hour. 15:30 means 15/30 in fraction in simplest form 1/2, which is read as 1:2. Second part is 50 paisa to rupees 5. Make sure units are same. Paisa and rupees are not the equivalent units. So first we need to either convert paisa to rupees or rupees to paisa. In this case, I am converting rupees to paisa. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. So 5 rupees will become 500 paisa. Now my question reduces to I have to find out 50 paisa ratio 500 paisa. I will write it down in fractional form as 50/500. 50/500 will mean 1/10. 1/10 is 1:10. Next question is 5 meter to 10 kilometer. Just remember one thing, that in ratio, our units should be same. First, we are going to make the units same. Then we are going to express it in fraction. After that, we are going to write it in the simplest form and then in the ratio form. Now, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 10 kilometer will become 10 into 1000, that is 10,000 meter. I have made the units same. Now the units are same as 5 meter and 10,000 meter. We have to find out the ratio of 5 meter to 10,000 meter. In fractional form, we will write down 5/10,000. 5/10,000 we can reduce in the simplest form by dividing by 5, and I will get 1/2000. 1/2000 is the simplest form, so the ratio is 1:2000. Coming to the next question, we have to convert the ratio into percentage. To convert ratio into percentage, first convert ratio into fraction, and then to convert fraction to percentage, multiply by 100. So 3:4 is 3/4 into 100. 4 and 100 will divide. I'll get 3 into 25, 75%. Second part is 2:3. In fraction, it is 2/3. To convert it in percentage, multiply by 100. 2/3 into 100 is 200/3, which is further reduced as 66.6%. Coming to the next question, we have a picnic is being organized in a school for class 7th and girls are 60% of the total number of students. Also, the number of girls is 18. We have to find out the total number of students, and then we have to find out ratio of girls and boys in the class. Now, total number of students we don't know. So, let the total number of students be x. Since the total number of students is x, now we are given that the percentage of girls are 60%. Also, we are given that the number of girls is 18. Now, we are given number of girls in percentage terms as well. We are also given them in the number. That means number of girls, which is 18. 18 is equal to 60% of total number of students. Total number of students is x. So 60% of x is equal to 18. Simplifying, I'll get 60 upon 100 into x is 18. That means x will become 18 into 10 upon 6. Further, we'll solve it. We'll get x is equal to 30. So total number of students is 30. Number of girls is 18. So number of boys is 12. Now you have to find out the ratio. Mention the answer in the comment box. Moving to the second part of the question. The picnic is 55 kilometer. The distance from the picnic site is 55 kilometer from the school. Transport company is charging ₹12 per kilometer for one side. And the total cost of refreshment is 4280. We have to find out cost per head when there are two teachers. Now transport cost per side is 12 rupees. School and picnic spot are 55 kilometer away. We are going to go and then we are going to come back. So that means 2 into 55. 55 kilometers we would be going. 55 kilometers would be coming back. So 2 into 55 is the total distance that we are covering. Per kilometer charge is 12. So total cost of transportation will become 2 into 55 into 12. That means 110 into 12, which is rupees 1320. That is total transportation cost. Total expense will become transportation cost plus the refreshment cost. Now the transportation cost is 1320 and refreshment cost is 4280. So we are going to add them and we are going to get the total expense. Refreshment charge is rupees 4280. Transportation charge is rupees 1320. Adding them, we are going to get the total expense. So this means my total expense is rupees 5600. Now 5600 is the total expense. And total number of persons, how many people do I have? We had 30 students. Remember, we calculated. We have 30, x has 30, total number of students is 30. And then there are two teachers. So total number of people going for the picnic are 32. So the per person charge, per head charge will be, cost per head will become total expense divided by 32. Total expense is 5600 divided by 32. 5600 divided by 32 gives us rupees 175. That is the total expense. Now the third part of the question says, if the first stop is at a place 22 kilometer from school, they have taken a stop at 22 kilometer and the total distance from the picnic spot was 55 kilometer. What percentage of distance is covered? So out of 55 kilometers, 22 kilometers is travelled. Let's try to write it down in fractional form. Now out of 55 means total is 55, so total will come in denominator. In the fractional form, I'll have 22 over 55. Total was 55, total always comes in denominator. I have to convert this fraction into percentage. To convert the fraction into percentage, we are going to multiply the fraction by 100. So we have 22 upon 55 into 100. Now 22 upon 55 into 100 will simplify. 22 and 55 will be cancelled by the table of 11. 2 upon 5 into 100. 5 and 100 will further be cancelled. So I'm left with 40%. And answer is 40%. So in today's video, we have learned ratio is comparison of two quantities of same kind. It is expressed as A ratio B. And we have also learned about ratio and fraction and percentages. This was Avneet from Planet Spark. Keep learning, keep growing. Don't forget to subscribe. To book your free demo, check the link in the bio. Simply type pspark.in in your browser.